Hey there, welcome to CITAM Church Online. My name is George Murichu, and I want to take a few minutes to share with you how you can sidestep the comparison trap. 3 words on how you can sidestep the comparison trap, and that's right there in the title of our video. Run your race. What does that mean? It means that you have a race set out for you, as Hebrews chapter 12 tells us, that there's a race the Lord has set out for you, and you and I are to run that race. Perhaps your neighbor's race is a marathon and yours is a short sprint. But if you're constantly looking across the lane or across the track and you're looking at the marathon runner and you're comparing yourself and how God has wired you, then I want to submit to you that most likely you'll have a very frustrating existence. And comparison is one of those things that's very intuitive. It's almost like our default settings. I see it a lot with our little ones, but even before I go to our little ones, I see it a lot with myself. And I know that this is one of those things that there's just a tendency to look across the grass on the other side and to say that the grass on the other side looks greener. And many times we don't know what the water bills on that side look like. We don't know if it's riparian land. We don't know if it's a swamp. And so if you compare yourself constantly, then you will actually fall into the comparison trap. I think it's Snow White, or was it one of those childhood stories growing up, would hear about this, I think she was called the Wicked Witch, and she would talk about mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? And she would want the mirror to constantly say that she was the fairest, she was the fair one. And she would basically push back against any other feedback from the mirror. Is that your space? Is that where you're at? Are you constantly looking across the fence? Are you constantly looking across the track? Well, running your race can be very liberating. And because I know that comparison is intuitive, it's natural to us, I want to submit to you that as you compare yourself with who you are maybe a day ago, or a week ago, or a time frame ago. Comparison is something that we will not run away with, or rather run away from. But what we can do is we can be able to compare ourselves with ourselves, because that's the version that you know. That you're basically aware of your strengths, your weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats. You are aware of your package. You are aware of the things that you have. So I want to submit to you that running your race means looking at how you ran last time and then compare yourself against that instead of comparing yourself with others. Here's another thing you can do. You can also refuse to wear another person's armor. And David models for us this really, really well. David realized that Saul's armor couldn't fit him. It was heavy. It was like an oversized suit. It was something that he was not comfortable with. And what does David do? David picks his familiar ground, his familiar territory, his sling and his 5 smooth stones. And so the second thing I want to share with you is decline any offers to take on any other person's armor. It may be the armor of fill in the blank. Don't wear it. Wear your own and run your race. And as you do this, you will be on track to sidestep the comparison trap. You will be on track to a very fulfilling life, a joy-filled life. Because comparison doesn't offer you joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. And I pray that today you will decline any requests for your joy to be stolen. God bless you as you run your race.